Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Endgame Level 3 here. And this is an Overwatch response video. And the person who is watching this video, who I'm responding to, is like, you don't have an audience. Well, this is for fun. I'm going to sharing it, so it's, whatever. It's for fun. So, this person I'm responding to is not a big fan of May's Walls. Hence the title of the video, The Wonderful World of May's Walls. And so he thinks that they don't last too long. They should last longer. You can't route players with them, this and that. And I disagree with that. In fact, I'll be showing a match, not this match that you're seeing, but I'll be showing you a match where it shows a good display of how to use her walls in a quick play casual setting. Not competitive, not pro. I am not a pro player, or I'm not good. But it's for that kind of play, because May, in my opinion, punishes poor play, and there's a lot of poor play in these settings. So, and also there was a scenario I laid up to this person about splitting up a team. It was a scenario with Mcree and Reaper, although it could be Mcree and Soldier 76, or Reaper and Soldier 70, or it could be Tracer, although there's just a lot of variables. So, yeah. So right now, we're going to head to Hanamura, and I'm going to explain the scenario I was talking about in a way so the guy understands what I'm trying to get at. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. This gate right here. Not the last point, but this point right here. So the scenario I laid out was Reaper and Mcree. It could be Reaper and Soldier 76, depending on a lot of variables. But so I see them running ahead of their team stupidly for whatever reason. I split them up. Now it's a 2-on-6, maybe 3-on-6, depending if there's Genji or Hanzo. And odds are one of them is probably gonna die. Maybe two, probably, but I would say most likely one, and then the other one's gonna be either a little injured or whatever, then go over and get the health pack. But if they're both injured, guess what? Only one of them is going to get a health pack, not depending on who is here. So this creates a numbers advantage: 2-on-6, 3-on-6, and I split them up so they're not coming in as a team. It makes it easier, and that's what Sai's talking about. Again, splitting this team. Now, yes, there's a lot of different variables and stuff, and this might not always work, but what we're talking about is quick play, casual play. There's not a lot of good players, hence this works more often than you think. Alright, so here's the game I'm talking about. Right now, this starts off pretty standard, whatever you're seeing that I'm just firing. Now, I'm going over here, because I want to protect Bastion. I want him to make the plays, not, he's going to mow down everybody. So, right now, like I said, pretty somewhat standard play. You're not gonna get anything used here, obviously, but, here's, there's Mcree and there's Genji. Now, this is good because, well, May is a soft counter to Genji, and so I want to protect my Bastion here from dying from this Genji, but unfortunately, as you're gonna see, well, the Bastion is dead from the Mcree. So now I'm with my team. I'm like, oh crap, I have to get out of here. So now coming up is gonna be the first wall. As you can see right about here, well, there's Mcree. Well, I just put my ice wall up instead of using my trial freeze. Well, I didn't want to waste that, and it shows that as an escape. That's one way to use her ice wall as an escape. Now here we go. Here's another example of me using my ice wall, not to block damage, but to trap Mcree into a 2-on-1 situation. It also splits Mcree and Lucio. Although Lucio's back there, but it did create a situation where if Lucio wanted to come in, he really couldn't, or he would have to go onto the side. So there's two scenarios right there. One using the ice wall as kind of an escape, which I did point out in the comment, and two, using the ice wall again as more actually intended to to trap the Mcree into a 2-in-1 situation, although it also made the split between Lucio and the Mcree. And so, I'll take care of this Mcree here. And then it shows how bad these players are. I should be dead by this Mcree, but there you go. And I must point out, this team I'm playing against is really bad. It's not even a 6-minute game. But it shows that in this kind of scenario that how Mei punishes poor play, punishes poor teams. And now we're going to watch another scenario coming up with me using the wall, which is, a pretty standard scenario. It's coming up here in a moment. I thought it would be faster. Oh, there it is right there. I just effectively stopped Mcree from possibly, wiping the team or taking out 2 of our players. It's pretty standard, and I threw my ultimate knowing that, or taking a guess that there's going to be a lot of the enemy team there because we're so close to their spawn. But as you can see, if I didn't do that, would the Reinhardt charge in time and hit it? We don't know, but that's a pretty standard way to use her walls. However, look at this. My Bastion now over here is being distracted by Widowmaker. Guess what? I put the wall up, and the enemy Mei puts her wall up, and guess what? She does that to protect her team, and I'm protecting Bastion. Again, she is not, and now I do it again. She is not going to go through those walls like it's nothing, and it protects back. And guess what? Now look at that. She's dead because I forced her to move to a different location for Bastion. Now I just walled off Roadhog so he can't follow me. However, guess what comes up? Guess what happens? Right there, look at that. There's a Roadhog. Guess what? I just forced him to move. And now I just put a wall to try to help stop a push on the payload, and I split up Mei, Roadhog, and Lucio. Again, so that's the splitting up. There's no damage being done by this other team. Again, kind of poor placement here, but I'm trying to get this Reinhardt to not go onto the payload. Again, I'm trying to stop. As you can see, I'm using her walls and me dying. I'm using her walls in many different ways. I'm preventing damage from the other team that, on my other players, which I explained. I'm splitting up the team. I'm routing players, although that was not the intent. I'll be honest with the Roadhog. That was not my intention. But it goes to show that these players, especially with that Roadhog, holy crap, I got less than a minute. I need to get to my payload. And I prevented that Roadhog from taking that route to flank. And he's like, again, going from his perspective, I have to get to the payload. And coming up, you're going to see, the stats at the end, and it's going to be very telling. Now, it's going to be very telling. And I usually do a lot of block damage. And once it's passed, come on, And there you go. Look at that, 800. 800 damage. And what does that tell you? That I used her walls effectively. I went, no, you're not gonna, Widowmaker, you're not gonna take my Bastion down. No, Mcree, you're going to die between me and Symmetra, and etc. And that's how the few ways to use her walls, and not just a troll. It's not just this. As you saw, there's a bunch of scenarios. I only laid down 8 walls in that video. Again, the team is not good, but the whole point is that the reason why people think she's OP is because she punishes poor play, and there's a lot of it there. So there you go. You saw many different scenarios. I routed a Roadhog. I stopped him. I blocked Bastion from getting killed from possibly getting killed from Widowmaker, forcing her to move out so Bastion can kill that Widowmaker. I trapped Mcree, I split off, and hence I split off him and Lucio, and I split off the, like I said, there you go. So if that doesn't convince you, then I don't know what will. But yeah, there you go. So people who are watching this were looking into playing May. There you go. That's how you would play her. Well, at least use her walls in a non-competitive but quick play casual setting. You don't have to just plop a wall. Oh, here comes damage. Big damage. You could just split the team, isolate players like I did with Mcree, take it down. Route player that you saw with the Roadhog did because he went around. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you next video.